Hi everyone, my name is Camila and today we're gonna talk about the candles. I know that you're sending me a lot of questions about the candles, how to analyze them and how to work with them. But I think the main idea here is before you analyze something, you should understand this. So I think I'm gonna do two parts where I'm gonna explain to you how to understand candles and how to analyze them. So let's start with definition what candle is. So candle in binary options is amount of quarters in some period of time, some certain period of time. For example, if we put in the candles for 30 seconds, then in these 30 seconds we can see the amount of quotes in 30 seconds. But if we're gonna change the candles, for example, for 1 minute, we're gonna see the amount of quotes in 30 seconds and in 1 minute. So it's gonna be the two of them and working with another amount of time, with another period of time, the same. So 15 minutes is gonna be the amount of quotes in 15 minutes. So for your easier analyzing situation, you can choose the one time frames that you're working all the time. For example, I usually work with 30 seconds, but sometimes when I need to see some differences in the graphics and analyze something more detailed, I look through different time frames. Usually I took 1 minute and 1 hour to see the differences between them and some flows that we have in the market. So sometimes if you already experienced trader, you can do that too. So let's continue about the types of candles. So we have two types of candles. There are two types of candle. It's a bear candle and the bull candle. So let's see what it means. First of all, it's the bull candle. So how the bull candle looks like. First of all, we have the candle like this, for example, and this is the point of opening. So it's always lower than the point of closing of the candle. So for example, we have the candle like this, and how to easily understand and remember these candles. The bull always push the candles up and the bear pushes the candle downwards with its hand, so that is very easy and very funny to remember. So we can see that bull candles is always have the start point, opening point lower than the closing point. So the candle opened right here, then it went up, but closed somewhere here, for example. The bear candles, and then we have the opposite situation right here. So the point of opening will be higher. The point of opening will be higher than the point of closing, because here we putting the price downwards with the hand of the bear. So that is very funny, I think, to remember, and very good association to take for yourself, so you always have it in mind. So as you can see, it's just opposite situation to remember, and I think that is very easy. So here is a part that you have to remember about the candle. This thing, the full colored thing, this is the body of the candle, and this thing, it's usually called the tail, and this part is usually called the tail or the shadow. Everyone calls it differently. I usually call it tail. So this part that's giving us a lot of information. So these two parts giving us information about the maximum and the minimum amount, the quotes in the period of time. For example, the market went this down, but it had the pushing upward here, so it's closed only in this row, only in this area. So we have information. For example, if we have the candle like this, this tail or shadow gives us information that the market was that the area downwards is not very comfortable, for example, for our buyers and sellers right now. So after this, the price probably gonna go higher. But about this part of information, we're gonna talk in another part. So right now, I think that is a good time to have few trades to see this part of information in practice. So you have the good association with the theory part and could use it in your trading. So let's start. Okay, so I think now is the best time to see how the candles work in practice, so you could use your theory knowledge to your trading system and to your trading strategy. So let's see. For example, we can see that we had a lot of bear candles. As you can see here, we had the opening point is a lot higher than the closing point. So now I think we can very confidently put the price for the higher position, because first of all we can see that we have these shadow tails that telling us that area downwards is not comfortable. Also we can see that the body of the candle is not very full, so that is giving us understanding that the sellers is not very confident in their points on the market. Also we can see that we working with a curve and we had a big minimum right here, also the stable area, so probably we gonna have the compensating movement upwards. That is very easy to understand here. So as you can see, very nice confident candles that we have to the upper side. A little bit turbulence area had happened here, but that is not a problem for us because we are closing in a positive direction and have our profit, and I think that is very nice. So let's make one more deal, for example in this area. No, I don't want in this one. Okay, let's do this one. Same picture. What is happening with the market? All markets are in the same picture. Let's see. We have not very stable market area, everything going downwards. We have this constantly minimum direction of the movement, the flow is going downwards, but we can see that we have this impulse to compensate movement. So I think from here we're gonna continue to grow our market, not very stably, I can see for sure, because we don't have the full body candles right here, but we already have the shadows that telling us that's not very comfy to work with the downwards area. Also we already had started this movement for the higher positions on the market, so I think that from here we're gonna compensate movement to the higher position, not very confidently I'm sure, but I think that we're gonna continue to make this work for the higher position here. And as you can see, we have this compensation movement from higher to the downwards positions, but I think that is very interesting situation. Oh Jesus, that was nervous. Just 5 seconds left and the candle just growed, but as you can see I'm staying focused, and guys, we have the second profit in a row. I think that just amazing. As you can see, we working with the bull candles right here that we're pushing our price upwards, and as I told you, we have the movement to the higher positions right now. So I even put the second one here because I think that is very nice. As you can see how works the candles. As you can see, we have the opening point right here, and that where the candle closed. So the candle worked to the upwards areas. That is a bull candle. So let's look to some another one. For example, here we had the movement to the downwards area. The opening part was here, the candle closed right here. that was the bear candle. Also, as you can see, now we have 90% full body of the candles. That means very confident movement on the market, a little bit compensating. That is very okay for us. So I think that is very nice working area. And guys, we have one more profit. Isn't that amazing? Just wonderful. Okay guys, so that was the deals for today, and as you can see, our information about the candles gives us opportunity to trade even without the indicators, have analyzing them only in this different and short parts of the market. So I think that is very nice and very important knowledge for you to have. Also, don't forget that there gonna be the part 2 about the candles, so don't forget to follow and put the notifications on so you won't miss this video. Also, don't forget that I have free Telegram channel where I give you absolutely free signals so you can trade with me online, and also you can answer me any question about the trading in my private messages in Telegram. Bye bye.